What's going on? It's your boy SB. Yes, you read that title right. Amazon has cut headcount by a whopping 100,000 Amazonians. Let's talk about this. So it looks like I wasn't as crazy as I thought I was, and that other people may have thought I was as well. We talked about this. Check last month, 2 months ago. Actually, it was like 2-3 months ago. Check the video, Amazon layoffs coming soon. I told y'all layoffs was coming. Why? Because of the numbers that was revealed in Q1. I said there's no way, there's no logical way they will continue going at the same pace, same head count, and continue to lose money. There's no way. That doesn't make sense in a business mind. As a company, that wouldn't make sense at all. And now we have the news, a cut of 100,000 people in this quarter alone. That's crazy. Not only is that crazy, this is the biggest cut in one quarter in Amazon's history. But is that really that wild? No, I told y'all. Go watch the video. Y'all not listening or what? I know y'all listening because y'all be in the comment sections. My subscribers, the ones that rock with me, we've been on the same page, but there was little people coming in from random parts of the internet who were just like, oh, you're crazy. 100,000 gone. This is not a surprise. Why is it not a surprise? Because they stated last quarter they were over head count. Not only did they state that they were over head count, they stated they were way over their physical space. They had way too much physical space. They had way too much warehouse space. And that's when I was like, well, hold up. Because the people that's in those warehouses is us. All those things were alarms going off in my head. That's why I made that video telling y'all, listen, Lisa, listen. It's time to get things in order. It's time to make sure we have options just in case. It's time to be prepared and for us to make moves just like they were preparing and they were making moves. So we're going to get into some of the articles real quick. All right. So in one of the, I only put like 3-4 articles up just due to the fact they're all stating the same thing. It's nothing real too crazy or not one that's too more detailed than the other. So those are going to be in the description if you guys want to peep those out. So it says the move comes when many other technology companies have been trimming staff in response to a more difficult economic environment. I have cried this out on those other videos. I said, listen, for the year, I've been watching these other companies cut, this person cut, these people cut 100,000 on a Zoom call, this person cut this. And I was just like, wow. And then I was like, wait a second, what's up with my company? And then I started looking at at the public information of where the company has been displaying. I'm like, oh, hold up. Everybody in this tech field is cutting. I think we're on that chopping block as well. So that's why I started talking about it. Google, Netflix, all these places, Tesla, all these places have been making cuts. This is nothing new. And I told you it is to this economic situation that we are in. This is another press release. It says Amazon cuts employees, as Amazon cuts employees, we are reminded of the fact that in earlier April, which I was saying they're going to cut, it had been said that they were overstaffed and after ramping up production during the pandemic, therefore it felt the need to trim employees on a larger scale. But remember, earlier in April, when I was talking about this, they didn't say they were trimming employees. They said, we're making adjustments. And then we seen, different things. The price went up for Amazon Prime and we seen little things like that. But I knew there's no way you can be that overstaffed. That had to be cut. But they didn't say that they were cutting in that area. That's why I love Amazon, all these big companies. They have like the greatest PR, the greatest PC way of saying things. And this is what I'm talking about. I made the video talking about why I stopped climbing the Amazon ladder, because when you get up there, people be lying. And it's not just lying, it's stuff like this. This isn't bad though. Honestly, the way that Amazon's handling this, I think they're handling this the best. And why do I say that? Because other companies literally was just like, boop, you're gone, you're cool, you're gone. At least I think they're handling this the best PR wise. This is my question. Who are those 100,000 people? Who are those 100,000 people? That's what I want to know. And this is why Amazon's handling this the best PR wise. It's like they're not attaching it. Your emotions can't get attached to that. It's just a number we're seeing. We're not seeing, oh, this department or this or this or this. We have no one to attach that to. So it doesn't, we're not touched by that. Just 100,000 people. That's all we got is a number. But it's like, what positions were those? Who was that? You know what I mean? Who was that? What was going on here? So they stated that it was attrition. But do I believe that that was all attrition? No. Why? Because just common sense. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been getting different messages. Y'all look through the comments on certain videos. We have a lot of people from Amazon that follow us. Different states, even in different countries. I didn't know that. But there's people talking in them comment sections. And there were some that was like, oh, this position at our building is gonna be gone next month. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not hearing none of this stuff on the inside, which I wouldn't give y'all the information from the inside anyways. I wouldn't want to violate company policy, but there's been a lot of talks, if you look in my comment sections, of people speaking about their buildings, not just attrition. So will Amazon tell us who those 100,000 people are? Of course not. Why would they do that? I notice Amazon is moved by public opinion. They are not going to just be like, oh, we fired all these people or let go all these people, unless they do it in a real respectable way. Like if they're like, yo, we laid off all of our marketing, boom, 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 boom. We gave them a severance package and we boom, and they set them up right. Okay, bet. I think they'll let that be known like that. That would be in a more respectable way. You know what I mean? We didn't just cut it, but we actually, cut them some money and we're giving them, 2 months notice and boom, 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 to fully give them time to fly somewhere else. But anyways, let's continue with these articles. Amazon has revealed it has reduced headcount by 100,000. Here we go. Mainly through attrition. Okay, you see? Okay, we're getting a little more transparent here. So mainly through attrition. Okay, bet. So what's the other ways? You feel me? Like, okay, cool. I see that. But what's these ways? What's these other ways? That's mainly. What's the other ways? Let us know. I want to know. But I'm sure we're not going to find that out. At least not right now. So it says that this isn't the first measure the company has taken to reduce costs. Amazon's global corporate affairs group announced it would flatten hiring, and the company is reportedly looking to offload 10 to 20 million square feet of real estate. So we know 10 to 20 million square feet of real estate. To me, that calculates and equals to, Amazon warehouses. That's all over the world. So how are they going to do that? I've had people in the comment section saying, hey, they closing my building down and they sending us to this building over here. What? Excuse me? This is not being announced. You feel me? And it wasn't one person commenting that. It was plenty of people saying, oh, they're closing down this building over here and we're all directed to go to this building. This building's closing down. We're all directed to go to this building. That's pretty big news, but that's something that hasn't been talked about on the mainstream. And that's something that is not my personal opinion or any inside knowledge that's coming from employees that are commenting on my videos across the nation, across the world. So it is some stuff being done, supposedly. And here's another article. Amazon's 100,000 job cuts reflect industry-wide adjustments to economic uncertainty. So all we're seeing throughout these articles, which I've been talking about 3 months ago, I told you companies are going to adjust during this time. So we need to be proactive and we need to adjust this time. First of all, I've got this written down. I don't know. But what do we need to be doing during this time? Is this a time to be quitting Amazon? No, this is not that time to be quitting Amazon. Is this a time to be trying to go union? Y'all do what y'all do, but I would not be trying to do that right now. Is this a time to be walking around your warehouse, arguing with your manager, complaining about this, complaining about that? I don't think this is the time for that right now. Y'all, we are still in the early stages of this. I don't think this is going to be a short, quick thing. I said that on the first video, but now we have finally the big bankers and we have the feds. All of them are saying like, yo, this ain't gonna be a quick thing. So when you continue with this article, it says, why is this worth watching? Amazon, which is the second largest employer in the United States behind Walmart, also revealed during its earnings call last week that it has been adding jobs at its slowest rate since 2019. So that's pretty big. Amazon is the second largest employer in America. Imagine, maybe they don't want to put fear out there, but imagine if Amazon really just dropped people, that could affect the country. It's the second largest employer in America. That's pretty big. So maybe that's why they're so careful with their PR and what they're actually doing. I don't know. That's just my opinion. So all these articles are pretty much saying the same thing. They will be in the description. So what don't we have to be worried about and what do we have to be worried about? I think one thing we don't have to be worried about, I don't think we have to be worried about waking up and getting a text from A to Z talking about, hey, y'all done. You feel me? Turn in your vest. I don't think we have to worry about that, especially us being the bottom workers. We're the bottom workers. I'm at corporate, but I'm still at the bottom. Like, we're the bottom. I don't think we would see a cut like that more so than the top. Now, them top salaries, them top areas, I think more so maybe they will see the cut. We've seen that. We've seen that with Tesla. They didn't hit their hourly boom, boom. They said they hit the salary people up there. One reason why I don't think the bottom is going to get a mass layoff firing is because they need the bottom more than anything. Like, as long as these packages is selling, they cannot do without somebody putting them items into a box. They need that. So that's one reason why I think we're sort of safe from a 100,000, none of y'all come in tomorrow type deal. Am I saying that can't happen? No, anything can happen in this economic situation because we haven't seen something like this in so long. So we are going to see things that we haven't seen before. Example, 100,000 headcount cut in one quarter is something they've never done before. Why did they do something they've never done before? Because we're in a situation we haven't been in before. So seeing weird things in this time is not as unlikely as we think it is. So if anything, I think we may, in my opinion, this is my opinion and speculation. I think we may have to be worried about them 3-letter words, MTO, you feel me, mandatory time off. That can happen because that is what was happening before Prime Week at a lot of your guys' sites. You guys were dropping it in the comment section. I think that's something we may have to look forward to. Also, not having so much VET offered, which to some of you guys is not a big deal, but for me, that's a huge thing. Like, my whole career at Amazon was based off of overtime. That's the reason I was able to get a brand new home, and because of overtime. So just by me going to corporate, that's the first thing I felt was the cut of overtime. I'm like, hold on, you feel me? Hey, boop, boop, boop. Uncle Jeff, hey, we need some overtime over here at corporate, bro. This is not gonna cut it right here. I'm trying to give it. You know, like, I felt that had me at corporate. Like, man, I think I need to go back to being a PA. So that is something that we can expect to see, less overtime. And I think if the company wants to, and these are things that we're not going to see. They see everything. They see all the numbers, all the metrics. We don't see all that. They're making all these detailed little moves. We don't see everything. But I think if with this 100,000 headcount cut, if they're still getting hit hard, I think, my opinion, what we will continue to see a rise in, I don't know, maybe write-ups, you feel me? Being more strict when it comes to UPT. Boom. As soon as you hit that negative, you're done. Cracking down on quality and this, and cracking down on TOT and this. Those little things that you guys thought they were strict on. If you wasn't here before the shutdown and all that, you don't know how strict it used to be. They relaxed a lot. But I think that could come back as a tactic to continue to drop that head count if need be. That's just my opinion, though. But this is a big deal. Also, another thing I encourage you to do, don't leave Amazon. You feel me? Stay with Amazon. I would definitely get that resume ready. Like I've talked about in the first video, this is not new over here. We've been talking about this and we knew this was coming. But I would continue, get that resume ready, start to look, see what's out there. Also, this is a big thing right here. Even if you have Amazon and you get another job, please don't quit Amazon until you start the other job. Like, what? Yeah, that's a fact. And the reason why I say that, I've been seeing so many stories of people having start dates, because that would seem official, right? Oh man, we got a start date, so that means I'm locked in. Yeah. There's been a lot of situations where I've seen online where people do have start dates and they get pushed back and they get pushed back again. And it gets pushed back again. And they sitting there like, yo, what's going on? Listen, in this economy, the way things are looking, everything's uncertain. Everything's weird. There's freezes and slowdowns. My opinion, and me, if I was to leave this company, I'm not starting that job, or I'm not leaving this job until I start over there, just due to that fact as well. You have to watch out for you in this economy. You have to be prepared for A, B, C, D, E, F, G to take place and have a plan for each one of those situations, because these companies are doing that. They got plan after plan to roll out to make sure their company is secure. We need to do the same to make sure we are secure as well. But yes, we're going to stay up to date with this topic. Be sure to subscribe, and don't just subscribe. hit that notification bell, because we're dropping a lot of videos and you most likely will not be alerted unless you hit that notification bell. So hit the notification bell. Yes, this is my song that's about to come on. I'm an artist as well. Do motivation, positive, inspiration music. This song is called Whoa. It's off my new project called Motivated. Do motivation music because we need something else. I'm tired of the bottles popping and the drunk every day and the smoke until I can't breathe and the killing 25,000 people. All this stuff that gets glorified. I'm doing some positive music, man, to give some inspiration, some music to work hard, some music to go in, some music to encourage you. So that's going to be in the description as well. This is your boy SB. Let's go.
Look, they say I couldn't do it, but I did. Turn stacks to a crib. Yeah, going up, going in. Let them sleep, bedtime, tuck them in.